You know, the team that Tech's playing is from Pittsburgh today.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Point Park University. And welcome to Beckley Woodrow Wilson High School. This afternoon, Video Productions presents exciting girls high school basketball. The Lady Big Reds from Parkersburg, 13-3, take on the Lady Flying Eagles from Beckley. They are 8-9. Hello again, everybody. I'm Maris Lowry with Eric Thomas. Butch Mounts here producing and directing, and we got a matinee here, Eric. We think it's going to be a pretty good game. Beckley playing their best basketball. They've won 4 in a row. Parkersburg, as I mentioned, enters the game 13-3. But this is a big challenge for this Beckley team here today.
Yeah, and not only a big challenge, but Parkersburg has a lot of size, too, that really will match up with Beckley's interior, and going to have to get good guard play if you're Beckley to have a chance to win this one today.
Of course, the top scorer for Parkersburg is Trinity Baylog. She's a 5'8 senior. She comes in averaging 24 a game. She's been everything is advertising for Beckley. Of course, their leading scorer is Josie Cross. She's averaging 15 a game. And whenever you play these big games, as we did the boys' game last night, Beckley against Bluefield, we always say your best players have to be your best players in these big games. That'll be the case for Beckley here this afternoon.
Yeah, and especially now, what you're saying is getting late in the season. We're climbing the mountain towards sectional play and a chance to punch a ticket to the tournament. So you have to have all hands on deck, but your best players really have to be at the top of their game.
So what we're going to do is we're going to take a break. Then we come back. I'll lay out the sectional seedings for the women. We already have that. That's a little bit of a teaser. So you got to be there through the commercial and come back, and we'll give you the sectional pairings. And we'll do it when we come back here on Video Productions.
The main goal of our firm is to provide the best client experience possible.
I want my clients to believe that they've experienced fairness. Then finally, I want them to know that they got a friend. I'm not in the business of running off business, but I'm in the business of being honest.
At the end of the day and at the end of the case, I want the client to know that they didn't leave anything on the table, to feel without doubt that they made the right decision to hire this firm.
And we welcome you back to Beckley Woodrow Wilson High School with Eric Thomas. I'm Maris Lowry. And Eric, when we went to break, we were talking about these sectional seedings, and it's already set. Beckley will be the number 3 overall seed. So Princeton will be 1, Greenbrier East will be 2, Beckley will be 3, and Oak Hill will be 4. So Oak Hill will travel to Princeton. It'll be an elimination game. And then Beckley will travel to Greenbrier East in an elimination game. Then the 2 winners will play. The winner will host the loser from the other side, which is George Washington, South Charleston, Capital, and Riverside. And then, of course, the loser will have to go on the road and play the winner of the other side.
Yeah, and then that game that Beckley is facing is a tough, tall task, but not something that they can't accomplish. But they went on the road earlier in the year and got thrashed from Greenbrier East, and they have a couple of pieces that came together late here in the season, so maybe hopefully they can play a lot better on the road.
You know, you and I were talking the other night. We thought that when Beckley plays a makeup game at Princeton next Saturday, that as far as seedings were concerned, that was going to be a very big game. Now, I mean, of course you want to win it, but as far as the seedings are concerned, that game means nothing.
Yeah, it's moot. It's a moot point, but I didn't understand after you explained to me how the seedings go, but that's not our place. So, but you would think all games leading up to the end of the season would count in sectional seeding.
You would think so, but anyway, we'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll get you ready for Beckley and Parkersburg at the top of the hour here on Video Productions.
Miller's Beckley Auto Mall, West Virginia's largest GMC Buick dealer, is a proud sponsor of West Virginia high school athletics and our area student athletes. Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall, with 2 locations for your convenience: 3934 Robert C. Byrd Drive in Beckley and 8762 Seneca Trail in Fairleigh. Plus, you can shop 24/7 at BeckleyAutomall.com. Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall and West Virginia's student athletes. A winning combination. GMC, we are professional grade.
We won't raise your rates just because of an accident. Sure, everyone thinks they're a good driver. But when an accident happens, with Allstate, you don't have to worry, even if it's your fault. It's called accident forgiveness, and it starts the day you sign up. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Take care of this by the end of the day.
Sure, I'll take care of that. Done.
It's that easy with compliance. Compliance, we've got your back office.
Hey, my name is Justice, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A nugget trays is that they're all unique. Every nugget you look at is its own different special little nugget. They're great for any occasion, but especially holidays. When you don't have enough time, when you need something quick, that flavor is always popping.
At Access Health, we believe there's a difference between care and caring. We know you by name, and our 26 locations keep you healthy so that you can do the things that truly matter.
City National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment champion mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
Compliance helped me lose 50 pounds by freeing up tasks like payroll, HR, and bookkeeping. I'm now free to do what I want.
With compliance, you can do what you want to do. Compliance, we've got your back office.
Hey, grab me one too.
And we welcome you back to Beckley Woodrow Wilson High School here this afternoon. It'll be Beckley taking on Parkersburg. Beckley is 8-9, winners of 4 in a row. Parkersburg 13-3. This afternoon's game brought to you in part by Infinity Coal Company. Infinity Coal offers a no premium, no deductible health insurance with dental and vision coverage. They also offer a company-paid life insurance, prescription drug coverage, and a company matching 401k plan. Also, the game this afternoon also brought to you in part by Modley's. Modley's Plumbing and Heating. And if you have a plumbing problem, you just need to make one phone call. That's 304-253-HELP. Well, Eric, the Lady Big Reds are being introduced. They'll go with Lauren Flanagan. It'll be Adriana Medina, Trinity Baylog, Jensen Varner, and Kennedy Porter. Porter is averaging 9 points, 9 rebounds a game. Baylog 24 a game. Medina at 8 a game, and Flanagan at 11 a game.
I mean, that's a lot of firepower right there that Beckley's going to have to contend with.
Beckley being introduced now. Addison Walker, Josie Cross, the team's leading scorer, 15 a game. Samalia Nelson in the Beckley lineup. It'll be Sarah Hopkins being introduced to the crowd now. And Leilani Mans to round out the starting 5 for Brian Neighbors. Brian Neighbors missed the last couple of games due to a health issue where He was a little under the weather, but now he's back. He's still a little under the weather. I had a chance to talk to him when I got here today. He's not 100%, but he's ready to go.
Yeah, I had a chance to speak with him as well, and he's not his self, but I'm sure when this game, when the ball goes in the air, he'll be the same old Coach Neighbors.
So we're ready to get the ball game started. I'm going to get it started a couple minutes late this afternoon. And in the center circle for Parkersburg will be Kennedy Porter. And waiting for Beckley on their final instructions. And it'll probably be Somalia Nelson will jump for Beckley, and that's the case. So it'll be Porter for Parkersburg and Nelson for Beckley. We're ready to go. Glad you're with us here on a Saturday afternoon matinee here on Video Productions. The first and only meeting of the regular season. Ball's in the air, and Parkersburg will control the tip. So right away, Eric, it looks like Beckley may come out. It looks like a zone.
Yeah, a little bit of a zone to start the game.
There's a mid-range shot, rattles in and out. That shot put up by Baylog. She's the team's leading scorer. The putback doesn't go, and Leilani Mans clears the rebound. So here's Beckley's first opportunity with it.
Oh, excuse me, Mayor. So I think that's going to be big defensive rebounds for Beckley.
Walker attacks the basket and couldn't get it to go. They battle for the loose ball. It'll be a held ball, and it'll stay with Beckley.
A good attack right there by Addison Walker early on in the contest. Anything you can get from her positive points-wise could really assist in this game.
So Sarah Hopkins to put the ball in play on the baseline. Down in the post to Leilani Mans. Turn around off the glass and heartbreak. That went halfway down, Eric, and then popped back out on her.
Yeah, good post move, just not able to finish. Tough break.
Here's Parkersburg, a three ball, and that won't go. Back iron by Flanagan. Sarah Hopkins clears the rebound for Beckley. Minute into the game, neither team has scored yet. Walker off a screen, tacks the basket, off the glass. That's going to be short. And Parkersburg comes out of there with it with Flanagan. Beckley does a good job getting back. Flanagan will dial it up for three. That is short.
Both teams early on trying to get in their groove.
Yeah, trying to get their legs. Sarah Hopkins for three, a little strong.
It's good to see her get a shot up early, though.
That's a beautiful shovel pass and a nice finish that time by Varner, and the first points of the ball game are scored by Parkersburg.
And Parkersburg, right on cue, Maris gets that full court pressure out of the make.
There's a block shot by Josie Cross. 2-on-2, Josie Cross off the glass. It won't go. Nelson with the offensive rebound, and she'll draw the foul.
And I think that's going to be whistled on Trinity Baylor.
So that'll be the first foul of the ball game. Sarah Hopkins to put the ball in play for Beckley. Down low to Nelson, and she lost it. Parkersburg on the move. Attacking the basket, left of the lane, it's good. That's a nice soft touch by Flanagan.
And a steal.
Yeah, and as I say, Beckley, to have any chance at this game this afternoon, Eric, they've got to be able to handle the Parkersburg pressure. There's a foul on Parkersburg.
And that's going to be whistled on.
Medina, maybe?
Yeah. I couldn't see. Was kind of shielded by Hopkins, right? Sarah Hopkins standing in the way.
Here's Nelson for three, and she knocks it down.
It's a two.
And actually, I think it's going to say it's a two, right?
Yes.
So I guess she had her big toe on the line.
But this zone seems like to be a good decision for Beckley, because I'm sure Parkersburg may have prepared for man-to-man, run their offense against man. So,
well, it slows the game down too. Flanagan, a nice drive to the basket, leaves it short. Leilani Mans clears the rebound.
That's two defensive rebounds for Leilani Mans. And
the ball knocked out of bounds. By the way, while we got a minute, Josie Cross has family all over the country watching Video Productions here this afternoon. I was told by Josie's mom and dad that they have from Abington, Virginia to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina to Wheeling, West Virginia, and all places in between on Video Productions. By the way, I want to give a little shout out to Josie's grandfather, Juan Garcia, his 75th birthday today. Here's Parkersburg. Nice two-man game with Josie Cross back there to get the block and then the late whistle and a foul.
No, Josie actually stepped out of bounds as she made the block. She recovered the ball but was standing out of bounds.
Yeah, I couldn't quite see over the monitor. The ball comes out to Flanagan. She'll dial it up for three and hit. Nice shot by Flanagan. She shot that from the other side of Parkersburg. But Parkersburg, Eric, really making Beckley work to get the ball up, up the court. And Parkersburg turns Beckley over. Flanagan on the move, 15-footer straight away, doesn't go. And Josie Cross comes out of there with the rebound.
Constant pressure on the ball dribblers from Parkersburg on Beckley.
They get the ball low post. Somalia Nelson puts a short shot off the glass, up and in.
Somalia Nelson really playing strong later in the season. Having come back after missing a full year of basketball, she's really starting to come into her own.
We're at the halfway point of the first quarter. Here's a three dialed up. Three by number 3. Baylog, you can see why she's the team's leading scorer. A splashdown on the near side corner. And we're going to have a timeout. And it's going to be a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here. But, Eric, I think everybody's just trying to kind of get their feet under them and kind of settled in here.
Yeah, I had a chance to talk to the refs. Just early matinee game like this is tough on the kids.
This afternoon's game is brought to you in part by Leisure Lanes, Johnstown Road in Beckley. Next Saturday, Leisure Lanes will have futuristic bowling, sweetheart style. You can dial them up at 304-253-7328. Just $17 a person, $32 a couple, and reserve your lane now. Well, Eric, it's a maybe a little more than 2-hour bus ride for Parkersburg to get to Beckley. So, the Parkersburg girls had to get up early, catch that bus, and they kind of need to get their legs up under them a little bit as well.
Yeah, that's early rise and then get on a bus.
Donya Burton into the Beckley lineup now. Josie Cross for three. That's short. Long rebound comes out to Leilani Mans.
Good-looking shot. She rushed that. Josie did just a little bit.
Nelson into the lane and has the shot blocked. That's great defensive play that time by Porter for Parkersburg. And on the held ball, the Lady Big Reds will have the arrow in their favor.
Yeah, but if you want that out of Nelson, continue to attack, the defense like that, but just good defense by Parkersburg that time.
Parkersburg, Eric, their 3 losses as Beckley knocks the ball back in the backcourt.
Yeah,
but their 3 losses at Wyoming East as Parkersburg turns it over. And it doesn't matter what class you're in. Wyoming East is really good, and they're the defending AA champion. So Parkersburg went down to Wyoming East, and they lost there. They lost at home to George Washington, and they lost against Fairland, Ohio.
Yeah, 3. And I know Fairland, Ohio always has good programs, sports programs for sure.
So Beckley works the ball around the horn, and Burton lost control of it there for a minute. They get the ball in the post to Josie Cross. Off the glass, it doesn't go, but she'll draw the foul.
That was great offense for Beckley, getting Josie on the pin down. I didn't see.
Well, it was Sophie Lott who committed the foul, but when you watch the replay, you can see that Josie's height advantage. Sophie Lott is only 5'4" and a freshman, and Josie, as you mentioned, they're able to pin her in the post and draw the foul.
It was a great post up, good wide base, good entry pass, and good offense there for Beckley.
So the first free throw is good by Josie Cross. She'll shoot the back end, and she got them both. Here's the ball inside. Now Parkersburg working it around.
It's awful.
There's a 3 is good by Baylog.
Nice smooth jumper. Third 3 of the contest.
Burton off the glass, and it won't go, but she gets her own rebound. Josie Cross will dial it up for 3. That won't be answered. And here comes Parkersburg on the move. Baylog. Flanagan for 3. That won't go. Flanagan will dial it up again for 3, and that won't go. And Sarah Hopkins with the Beckley rebound.
I was going to say she needs to get that. That's a little too high for Leilani to get the offense started.
Sarah Hopkins with the left hand. It's short. And back the other way comes Parkersburg. Going in for a layup. It's good. That layup is good by Sophie Lott. Biggest lead of the game right here.
You know, most times when teams get pressed, I think they just rush it. Just settle down and, make good, crisp passes, and you can beat the press.
Josie Cross on the drive off the glass. Heartbreak.
Just
How
tough
did that not
luck
stay
early.
in?
Yeah, tough luck early.
Great move at the lane. Baylog with a nice dish down low. The finish is there. Beautiful execution as Porter able to get the hoop. And it's a 7-2 Parkersburg run. Josie Cross, a little mid-range shot, goes
Another
in and out.
in and out.
And the rebound to Leilani Mans. She'll go up, and she can't get it to go. Got it back, put it back up and in.
That time I thought that Beckley was just giving up on the ball, going out of bounds, able to battle back.
Flanagan's long three doesn't go, but Parkersburg able to run it down. Medina, that three by Baylog doesn't go. Baylog, rather, beg your pardon. And here's Beckley, perhaps last shot time of the quarter.
Got a chance to cut it, going to have a chance to cut it to single digits here, maybe.
There's Josie Cross with it. And they
Good
dump it
reset.
down low to Cross, little turnaround, it won't go. Mans with the putback, not there. Nelson can't get it to go. 3 point-blank shots, Eric, and they couldn't put it back in the basket.
Yeah, just rushed it, falling back a little bit. They've had their chances. Beckley has on the offensive glass, just not able to get in a couple of tough luck breaks on balls not falling for Josie Cross and for Mans.
So Baylog will shoot a half-court shot. It'll count if it goes. It doesn't go, and that's the end of the first quarter. At the end of one, it's Parkersburg 17, Beckley 8. We'll be right back here on Video Productions.
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us, New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us, New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
Hi, I'm Leanna Burnett, owner of Window World of Beckley. At Window World, we are proud to deliver exterior solutions that are beautiful, affordable, and guaranteed for life. We do things the right way. Honest pricing, no gimmicks, and thousands of satisfied customers. Call Window World of Beckley today at 1-800-NEXT-WINDOW and have your new windows, siding, and doors before winter. Window World of Beckley, family owned,
nationally known.
This afternoon's game is brought to you in part by Cracker Barrel. Cracker Barrel, the old country store, locations in Beckley and Princeton. We ate there yesterday, always a fabulous meal at Cracker Barrel. Ready to start the second quarter and see some new faces on the floor, Eric, for Beckley.
Yeah, Beckley's going to bring in Shiloh Mack and Alana Ellis. And I think in Carson Gunther, and Alana Ellis has really been giving them great minutes in the post. She sets good screens, gets good position.
There's a bank shot, good for three by Mack.
And Mack, hey, she knew that ball was going in off the glass. She said the bank was open until 3 today.
Yeah, that was like a Big Mac with some special sauce right there with a little kiss off the glass and draws the foul and a rare opportunity for a 4-point play. Mack's ready, the free throw, and she cannot convert. McDaniel now into the ball game for Parkersburg. There's a 3-ball put up and in.
Who hit that? Was that?
That was Baylog. You
That's
can
her
see why
third
she
three.
averages
Yes.
24 a game.
Yeah, that's 9 points in here in the first half, early in the first half.
Beckley will back it back out. Gunther into the lane. Nice lay down. I beg your pardon. That was Gunther on the receiving end of that. Yes, Burton able to lay it down.
So that's 2 freshmen out there on the floor for Beckley. And Gunther and Mack.
Flanagan, the little short shot won't go. Josie Cross with the rebound. Cross on the drive. Puts the shot up, not there.
I like the attack. The shot, didn't get the results, but it has to be aggressive in this game.
Here's a 3. It's up. It doesn't go. Battle for the loose ball, and Beckley has it. That was McDaniel that put up that 3. Burton with the ball screen. Burton on the drive. A little wild shot there, and it's out of bounds over to Parkersburg.
Looks like Beckley's going to, with this group, go to a little man.
Here's Flanagan on the drive. Doesn't go. Ellis with the rebound. Smart play by Mack. Wasn't nothing there. No need to force it.
And that's good to see the young girls growing up for Beckley. Because early in the year, they really looked out of sorts. Now they look like they're part of the rotation as Josie Cross is able to score in the post.
Nice position down low for Josie Cross. Able to catch it, turn around, shoot, and score. Beckley within 5.
And they've cut this lead with this group that's on the floor.
Flanagan for 3, and it needs a roll. It won't get it, but the putback won't go either. That was Baylog, and then there's Ellis with the Beckley rebound. Parkersburg led by as many as 11. Beckley has trimmed the lead to 5, and Eric with a chance to cut even more into the lead.
Yeah, and I think right now I would go run my offense through Cross. Kind of got the hot hand.
Gunther, the baseline shot, that's too strong.
Not stopping the basketball here.
Nice pass by Flanagan. That shot is too strong for Parkersburg. That shot was put up by Varner.
Going to get a few starters back in on both sides.
Sarah Hopkins back in for Beckley. Samalia Nelson back in. So Parkersburg will have the ball under their own basket. Here's a 3 from the far corner. That's way too strong. Burton with the long rebound.
This is where Burton is at her best.
Taxed the basket and couldn't finish.
Scott may have took an inadvertent finger to the eye.
There's a 15-footer for Baylog. Is good.
Nice and smooth, isn't she?
Yeah, she let everybody run by her, and then just, like you said, nice and smooth and knock down the 15-footer there from the left elbow.
So quick stat for Baylog. She has 11. Beckley has 15.
And there's a Parkersburg foul. So Beckley will have the ball up under their own basket. And Rachel Pritt will get her first action of the afternoon for Beckley. Sarah Hopkins to put it in play. Nelson in the post finds Sarah Hopkins. Sarah Hopkins able to score.
Great give back by Nelson, Samalia Nelson, as she was doubled to get it back into the trigger man, Hopkins, as she's able to get a layup.
Here's a 15-footer. Needs a roll. It doesn't go. That shot was put up by Geis.
And Beckley's hanging around in this game, you know.
Here's Burton on the drive. Little floater. Well, that was a Good-looking shot, and it wouldn't stay down.
Tough. Hey, how many we saw? 3 or 4 of those just rim out.
Baylog all the way to the hoop and gets the bucket and the foul. That is a really nice play, and you can see why that young lady averages 24 a game. Trinity Baylog, a 5'8" senior for Parkersburg. Beautiful finish.
With this finish, if she is able to complete the three-point play, she's only 10 off of her average already with 3 minutes to go in the second quarter.
The lead is 8. Biggest lead's been 11. Burton getting instructions from the Beckley coaching staff. Pritt will dial it up for 3. Back iron, no good. Follows her own miss, and then she'll throw it away.
Good idea, just not a real good pass. But if you're Coach Neighbors, you have to be pleased with the set play you ran. You got the open look, just not the result that you needed.
Well, Lauren Flanagan back into the game for Parkersburg. Josie Cross will be in on the next dead ball. There's a nice post. The shot is short for Parkersburg. But they get the wrong rebound, as that was Porter that left that short. And Burton with the steal. And the finish.
And that's something you can't teach, just good athleticism and instinct right there for Burton.
And Parkersburg throws it away. So with 2.5 remaining till halftime, Eric, Beckley's put themselves in a position to make a nice little charge here before the break.
Well, there's something you said in the first quarter that holds true still. Beckley with that the zone early set the tone and the pace that they want to play. Beckley wants to keep this game around the 50s.
Josie Cross on the drive. Shot a little strong, battle for the rebound. And Parkersburg comes out of there with it. Medina has it. Straightaway 3 for Baylog. Splash down. Boy, I tell you, that's like you said, so smooth, Eric, to be able to rain that 3 ball like that.
And that's 4 in the half.
Josie Cross into the lane will answer back.
Big gun going at it right now, and that's 6 for Cross, and she has to continue to stay aggressive, I think, to keep Beckley in this contest.
Flanagan with it now. There's a drive by Baylog, and she'll draw the foul and get to the line.
Yes, Sarah Hopkins is a step slow right there. The rotation on the defense right there, if you rotate, you might be able to take the charge here. Just a little slow getting on the rotation there.
So the first free throw by Baylog is good. And Eric, anytime you can average 24 or even more, you got to think they're a really good free throw shooter too, because you just can't average that all the time, maybe from the field. But, and I'm sure when you are a good offensive player like that, you draw a lot of fouls. And she got them both.
19 in the first half so far.
Well, that's amazing. She's got 19 and Beckley's got 21.
She has 13 in this quarter.
Candace Reed will check into the Beckley lineup. And now Parkersburg traps the ball. And Beckley, fortunate they didn't throw it away. Burton, she couldn't finish.
Left it short.
Baylog, nice shovel down to Medina. Her shot's blocked.
Third block on the night for Josie Cross.
Medina will dial up a 3. It doesn't go. Offensive rebound. The putback short. Beckley comes out of there with it. Under a minute for the half.
Need to come help Josie Cross there. You got the trap going.
And Coach Brian Neighbors will call a timeout. It's going to be a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here. And we'll tell you about Indoor Air. Indoor Air is a proud sponsor of high school sports in the great state of West Virginia. Indoor Air, your Amana dealer for all your heating and plumbing needs. You can call Indoor Air at 304-890-2212. With Eric Thomas, I'm Maris Lowry. Butch Mounts here producing and directing. And, you know, we've got Tech basketball, Eric. That's going on over at the Armory today. Bill O'Brien's there. They got the women's game going on now. The men's game will follow at 3.
A nice day of basketball at the Armory. Good brand of basketball, too.
Yeah.
West Virginia Tech, their men really like to get after it, and the young women's team is coming along as well.
I'm trying to pull my voice through across the finish line. You probably could tell I'm a little hoarse. This is the well, we've had a game, Eric. You and I've had a game every night this week except for Wednesday. So here's Beckley with it out of the timeout, the final 50 seconds of the half. They get the ball inside. Reed on the turnaround, she'll draw the foul. Now, the one thing, Eric, we saw in earlier games, watch the form of Candace Reed. She's an excellent free throw shooter, and I hope I just didn't jinx her. But when you watch her,
well, let's just put it this way. She has good form.
Great form.
Great form.
And I jinxed her. Shame on me.
Got to get a little more legs in that shot right there. She'll make the adjustment and knock this one down so you'll be half right.
Yeah, I'm used to being half right. Reed, just a freshman. And the second free throw is good.
Shooter's roll.
Yep, got the shooter's bounce on that one. And let's see if Parkersburg will hold it for the final shot of the half.
Nah, that's 40 seconds, man. That's way too long to hold it.
And they turn it over. So Leilani Mans will check into the Beckley lineup. And, you know, Eric, I think this would be big if Beckley does hold it for the final shot and can score.
And stay within single digits.
Yeah. Josie Cross will dial it up for 3 and hit it. Here's a 3 for Parkersburg, and it's an air ball. That 3 was by Gaddy, and it won't go. So last shot time for Beckley here in the first half.
I would find Josie Cross.
And they do, and 3 is short.
Still a good look.
Here's Flanagan, half-court shot. And it's partially blocked. Parkersburg wants a foul, no foul. So at the end of the first half, it's Parkersburg 30, Beckley 25. We'll be right back after this on Video Productions.
Dependability isn't a piece of hardware. It's peace of mind. It's the confidence you get from knowing that every time you get behind the wheel, you're in a vehicle that's capable and reliable. Dependability isn't driving just any brand. It's driving the #1 most dependable mass market brand 3 years in a row by J.D. Power. Kia, movement that inspires.
Grab the one thing that everyone's loving, and as it happens, they come by the dozen. Everybody loves it, and everybody knows it. Everybody loves a donut.
Every bite better with Pepsi.
And we welcome you back to Beckley. Your scoring recap brought to you by Edward Jones. Edward Jones, your financial advisors. You can call Heather Cantley at 304-254-9995. Excuse me. Well, Parkersburg scored the first 4 points of the ball game. They got off to a 7-2 lead. They went up 10-4. They led 17-6 and then 17-8 at the end of the first quarter. Parkersburg extended their lead to 20-11. Beckley came back, cut the lead 22-17. Parkersburg went back in front 28-19. Then it was 30-21. And now Beckley able to score the last 4 of the second quarter. And they trimmed the lead to 5, 30-25. We're going to take a Massey Power Sports halftime break. When we come back, Eric will go inside the numbers, and we'll do it next here on Video Productions.
Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
This game is sponsored by Brian Helton. Brian is running to represent you in the state senate. Brian is the conservative choice for Raleigh, Wyoming, and Fayette counties. He is pro-life and supports our Second Amendment rights. Brian Helton will work hard to make it happen. Paid for by Helton for West Virginia. Kayla Kessinger, Treasurer.
Compliance helped me lose 50 pounds by freeing up tasks like payroll, HR, and bookkeeping. I'm now free to do what I want.
With compliance, you can do what you want to do. Compliance, we've got your back office.
Dunkin' is here with your holiday helpers. Peppermint mocha and toasted white chocolate signature lattes. A touch of delicious holiday magic to help you seize the season. Sip through the holidays with signature lattes at Dunkin'. America runs on Dunkin'.
Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall, West Virginia's largest GMC Buick dealer, is a proud sponsor of West Virginia high school athletics and our area student athletes. Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall, with 2 locations for your convenience: 3934 Robert C. Byrd Drive in Beckley and 8762 Seneca Trail in Fairleigh. Plus, you can shop 24/7 at BeckleyAutomall.com. Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall and West Virginia's student athletes. A winning combination. GMC, we are professional grade.
Hey, my name is Justice, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A nugget trays is that they're all unique. Every nugget you look at is its own different special little nugget. They're great for any occasion, but especially holidays. When you don't have enough time, when you need something quick, that flavor is always poppin'.
And we welcome you back to Beckley as we go inside the numbers. Inside the numbers are brought to you by Infinity Coal. Infinity Coal, you can apply for a job with Infinity Coal. You can apply online at the Facebook page at United Coal Company, or you can pick up an application at the Guard Shack located on Independence Road in Sophia. Well, Eric, it's been a very entertaining first half. Beckley led 17-8 at the quarter. I beg your pardon, Parkersburg led 17-8 at the quarter, and the lead's only 5 now, 30-5 at the break. You have the numbers of the first half.
And the numbers will show why they were able to cut it 2-5. As you stated, it was 17-8 after 1. Beckley was able to outscore Parkersburg in that second quarter, 17-13. And let me give you this stat. The leading scorer for Parkersburg is Trinity Baylog. She averages, 24 points a game coming into this game. She has 13. She scored all 13 points for Parkersburg in the quarter.
In that second quarter.
In that second quarter to keep them with the lead. So she leads them with 13. Laura Flanagan has 5 for Parkersburg, and 3 girls. Jensen Varner has 2, Kennedy Porter 2, and Sophie Lott got off the bench for 2 for Parkersburg. Well, Beckley on the flip side is being led by Josie Cross. She has 9 points. Samalia Nelson has 4. And Shiloh Mack off the bench with a banked 3-pointer came in to help in that second quarter. It has 3 for Beckley.
So each team's leading scorer leading the way for their respective teams.
Yeah, and I think here moving forward, Beckley has to. I would run most of my offense through Josie Cross. She has to really try to. I think she needs to get up near 20, 22 points for them to have a chance.
Parkersburg with a 5-point lead. 30-25. Beckley winners of 4 in a row as they came into this game. And we'll see how the second half unfolds. We'll take a break here in the Massey Power Sports Halftime Show. We'll be right back here on Video Productions.
Massey Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
At Access Health, We believe there's a difference between care and caring. We know you by name, and our 26 locations keep you healthy so that you can do the things that truly matter.
We won't raise your rates just because of an accident. Sure, everyone thinks they're a good driver. But when an accident happens, with Allstate, you don't have to worry, even if it's your fault. It's called accident forgiveness, and it starts the day you sign up. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Northside, where everybody rides. Northside Chevrolet Buick GMC Rad 19 in Summersville on Northside Drive. Brand new professional grade GMCs for less, including ready for work heavy duties, Chevy Silverados, Equinox, and more at Northside. A new generation of luxury is here. Experience the new Buick at Northside Chevrolet Buick GMC Rad 19 in Summersville. Browse our enormous inventory now at northsidewv.net.
City National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment champion mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
As a former college football player, I realized that sports-related injuries can happen real fast. Hello, I'm Dr. Gross. If your child or grandchild is dealing with sports-related injuries, or maybe you're dealing with something that just won't go away, call me today and I can help you get back on the playing field. To better serve you, see us at one of our 3 locations in Beckley, Whipple, and Sophia at the numbers listed below. So take care of yourself. You deserve it.
Every bite better with Pepsi.
Well, Eric, going to the second half, 30-25. If you're a fly on the wall in Parkersburg's locker room, what might you have heard?
Well, I think the Parkersburg's coach really is going to have to get other players, other scorers involved. You know, you got a big-time scorer. After a while, it's hard to carry the weight the whole game, so I think they'll just try to run more offense, maybe through the post a little bit here in the second half.
And I think if you're Coach Neighbors at Beckley, I think you have to feel happy where you're at, only down 5 at the break. They were down as many as 11 in the first half, and the game could have gotten away from them, but it didn't. So what do you think we'll see from Beckley in the second half?
Well, I think that Coach Neighbors' adjustment is just tell them if make a couple shots that they missed, they'd be right. They'd really be right in this game. So I just think keep doing what you're doing and stay aggressive offensively, especially with Josie Cross, and secure some defensive rebounds, and you still have a chance.
So Beckley will have the first possession of the second half, and they'll have first crack to cut into Parkersburg's lead even more. So here we go.
Looks like Parkersburg's going to come out and try to trap.
And they get a deflection, and Beckley fortunate they didn't turn it over. But did I speak too soon? I did, and then Walker commits the foul.
So not a good possession for Walker, Addison Walker there. She commits to turnover and a foul.
Yeah. So Medina to throw it in. Into the lane, off the glass a little too strong, but follows her own miss and will draw the foul. That'll be Baylog.
Yeah, and that's going to be a foul on Josie Cross.
So Baylog will step up to the free throw line and shoot a pair.
Not a good sign coming out the second half for Beckley, as he's already committed 2 fouls, and probably a rare miss right there from the line from Baylog, as she was 3 of 3 entering that shot.
Yeah, the first possession, Beckley turns it over, and then they commit 2 fouls on their first defensive possession. 1 of 2 free throws made, and the lead is back to 6.
Yeah, see the adjustment. They're really trying to apply pressure to the point guard, Addison Walker of Beckley.
They're going high-low. Here's Sarah Hopkins for 3. That's a little strong. Nelson tries to save it and can't. Parkersburg on the move. Beautiful shovel pass, Flanagan to Medina, but she couldn't finish.
A good hustle by Josie Cross to get back and get the deflection. Someone needs to come help.
I was going to say Walker was in a little trouble there. We're a minute into the second half. Mans from 15 is a little strong.
Hey, I think that's a little out of Mans' range right there. If you're Parkersburg, you'll probably take her shooting that all night.
Flanagan's 3 is too strong. They'll battle for the loose ball and we'll have a held ball, and the arrow will keep it with Parkersburg as Alana Ellis will check into the Beckley lineup. So Medina will put the ball in play.
I think this is a good early substitution right here for Coach Neighbors. I think Alana Ellis, I don't think she got into the flow of the game early, and I think she can give you some quality minutes, defensively as she comes up with the block right there. Yeah, as soon as you say
that, Ellis with the big block. Beckley played zone that trip.
But she seems to get the concept of what they're trying to do.
Alana Ellis right ahead of the free throw line, and she shoots an air ball.
Well, if she'd have hit that, I'd have really looked great. Nah, but keep shooting it. That's a good-looking
Well, it was a good shot. I mean, she had a good look.
Good look. Nothing wrong with that. Just live to shoot it again, and that's a great look.
Yep, it won't go. The 3 ball by Baylog, but there's an offensive rebound. The putback is good off the glass. Nice job by Porter. And, Eric, I would think that any coach won't mind if you miss it as long as you take a good shot.
That's for sure. You can't score unless you shoot it.
Right.
So,
but you got to make sure you take good shots.
Yeah,
and
good
that
shot.
time Ellis did. She just missed it. Beckley turns it over, and then Parkersburg turns it right back to him. There's Ellis on the finish, and she scores.
Good ball movement off the steal from Addison Walker.
Here's a 3 in the far corner. It's short. Medina put that up. But Baylog with the offensive rebound. And the putback is up and in. That's Varner with the bucket. So right now, Eric, Beckley just kind of trading baskets with Parkersburg.
Yeah, and that's what you can't do. You have to Beckley's only scored 2 in the quarter. And I don't agree with that call.
Yeah, the ball, and that's what Coach Neighbor was saying. If we can get the replay, the ball looked like it was deflected across the midcourt stripe.
And she never truly had possession of it after the deflection. Yeah, I don't.
But anyway, the ones that count say it's a turnover.
Exactly.
And Parkersburg looking at this Beckley zone. They whip a pass down low. Nice position. The shot is short by Baylog.
Comes up with the block and possesses the rebound.
Josie Cross down low, little short shot will rattle home for Josie Cross.
And Josie Cross now in double figures with 11 as Beckley keeps hanging around.
But this is the end of the floor where Beckley's really got to dig in, Eric.
Yeah, and a lot of things that's going on in this first 4 minutes of the contest in the third quarter. Parkersburg's getting 2 and 3 tries at the basket.
Parkersburg being very patient on this offensive trip. Flanagan for 3. Doesn't go. Loose ball. Parkersburg has it. Baylog will dial it up for 3. That won't go, and it's out of bounds over to Beckley.
But once again, a second chance point almost bit Beckley. You force, the first shot and not able to get the rebound, and you can't continually give up great looks from this Parkersburg Big Reds team because they'll knock them down.
So Gunther into the lineup for Beckley. Hopkins will have a seat. And here's Burton with it. Burton on the drive and the finish too strong. She got where she wanted to be. She just couldn't finish. Nelson misses point blank. Another point blank shot. They had 3 shots within 6 feet of the basket.
With a chance to cut it to 4.
And now it's 8. And once again, nice job by Baylog dribbling through all that Beckley traffic and lay it up and in. And you know how bad traffic is in Beckley. If you dribble through that, that's pretty darn good.
22 points for Baylog and great recognition head.
Back on the other end, Medina will score, and Beckley will call a timeout. So the lead is up to 10. A timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. 3:09 for the third. 10-point lead for Parkersburg, 39-29. We'll be right back here on Video Productions.
General Stores has been serving West Virginia communities for almost 5 decades. We are so grateful to be a small part of your lives, and we want to recognize the integral part of our operation, the LG family. You keep us going. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Leanna Burnett, owner of Window World of Beckley. At Window World, we are proud to deliver exterior solutions that are beautiful, affordable, and guaranteed for life. We do things the right way. Honest pricing, no gimmicks, and thousands of satisfied customers. Call Window World of Beckley today at 1-800-NEXT-WINDOW and have your new windows, siding, and doors before winter. Window World of Beckley, family owned,
nationally known.
Hey, my name is Justice, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A nugget trays is that they're all unique. Every nugget you look at is its own different special little nugget. They're great for any occasion, but especially holidays. When you don't have enough time, when you need something quick, that flavor is always popping.
Well, Parkersburg has led by as many as 11. The lead is 10 now. And out of the timeout, Beckley will have it.
This is as big a possession as any right here. When you had a chance to cut it, three chances to cut it to 4 and let it balloon to 10. Could be demoralizing, but right here you just need to get a bucket and just keep battling this last 3 minutes of the quarter.
So let's see what Beckley will do out of the timeout. Burton will dial it up for 3. It doesn't go, but Nelson with the offensive rebound. Ellis head of the lane, back door, Josie Cross off the glass, up and in.
Nice offensive set right there.
That was a really nifty play.
And 13 for Cross.
They're splitting 2 Beckley defenders. What a tremendous offensive play by Trinity Baylog.
What a drive and finish.
So she's dialing in close to 30, right?
Yeah, she's at 24.
She's at her average right now.
With 10 minutes to go in the game.
Yep. Burton on the drive, and she'll draw the foul.
You know what I like about Trinity Baylog's the way she scores, though? She's answered every run from Beckley. She's single-handedly answered. And she's been able to keep Beckley at bay with her elite scoring ability.
And the thing I like about her, too, Eric, she's not very flashy. She just gets it done. So Burton will shoot a pair. First free throw is no good.
That's the story of the afternoon for Beckley. A lot of rim outs, near misses. That doesn't work in basketball.
Nope. Geis checks into the ball game for Parkersburg. Beckley may have committed a lane violation, and they did. So I think this is a real danger zone of the game. 2:10 left in the third, and it's a 10-point Parkersburg.
Am I scoring
lead.
that goes in as no shot, correct?
That is correct. Goes as no shot. Beckley still in that zone. Here's a drive off the glass, up and in. That's a nice take to the basket by Porter. Biggest lead of the game right here at 12. Nelson for 3. It's not there. Alana Ellis with the putback doesn't go. Ball is tipped. It goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Beckley.
Good hustle by Nelson to keep it alive as she threw it off the shins of Parkersburg.
There's that last bucket by Porter. What a great play. So Beckley will inbound on the side. 12-point lead, biggest lead of the game right here. Here's Josie Cross with it. They cut her off. Sarah Hopkins on the drive. Spots up from the baseline and knocks it down. And Parkersburg turns it over.
Here's your chance to get it down into single digits if you're Beckley. Keep it within striking distance, you know.
Well, it was 5 at the half, and right now Parkersburg has doubled them up here in this quarter, coming up on the final minute of the third. Sarah Hopkins for 3. It's short, but she runs down, gets her own rebound, and passes the ball to Lana Ellis, who draws the foul.
Great hustle by, not giving up on the shot with Sarah Hopkins and getting it down to Alana Ellis.
Yeah.
And she gets her first chance at the free throw line today.
So Alana Ellis will shoot a pair. And she makes the first of 2. Beckley 8-9, a 4-game winning streak. Parkersburg 13-3 as they enter play here this afternoon. Alana Ellis' second free throw. Got them both.
Now you got to dig in defensively here.
Looks like Parkersburg may want to go to Baylog. They come off a screen. Flanagan attacks the basket, passes down low. The shot is contested. And back the other way comes Beckley. Samalia Nelson for 3. Doesn't go. And Alana Ellis hustles for the rebound. And the ball's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Beckley.
See, just the little things, though. Alana Ellis not giving up on that rebound and gaining the extra possession for Beckley.
So 26.8 remaining in the third, and I'm not going to say it because I know they won't hold it for the last shot. And when you get that kind of look and that kind of finish, you don't need to. It's a nice inbounds play by Sarah Hopkins right to Samalia Nelson, and she's able to finish to get Beckley within 6.
And just like that, back in it. If you're Burton, though, you want to make Baylog get rid of the basketball. You don't want her taking this last shot. High ball screen, don't go under.
Yeah.
You need to go over.
Final 8 seconds of the third. Right to the basket, and we got an offensive foul.
Great, Alana Ellis taking the charge. Way to get in. And she's given positive minutes the last 6 minutes of this quarter, Alana Ellis.
So even though Parkersburg, it looks like they're going to add 1 point to their lead from halftime, I think if you're Coach Brian Neighbors, you can be happy down only 6 going to the fourth quarter.
Yes, because it was the way the game was going, it looked like we were on the verge of getting blown out.
So at the end of 3, it's Parkersburg 43, Beckley 37. Back with the fourth quarter after this on Video Productions.
Take care of this by the end of the day.
Sure, I'll take care of that. Done. It's that easy with compliance. Compliance, we've got your back office.
Northside, where everybody rides. Northside Chevrolet Buick GMC Rad 19 in Summersville on Northside Drive. Brand new professional grade GMCs for less, including ready for work heavy duties, Chevy Silverados, Equinox, and more at Northside. A new generation of luxury is here. Experience the new Buick at Northside Chevrolet Buick GMC Rad 19 in Summersville. Browse our enormous inventory now at northsidewv.net.
This game is sponsored by Brian Helton. Brian is running to represent you in the state senate. Brian is the conservative choice for Raleigh, Wyoming, and Fayette counties. He is pro-life and supports our Second Amendment rights. Brian Helton will work hard to make it happen. Paid for by Helton for West Virginia. Kayla Kessinger, Treasurer.
We are headed to the fourth quarter here at Beckley. It's a 6-point Parkersburg advantage, 43-37. And, Eric, I think this could be a very big possession as Beckley will have the first offensive possession to start the fourth quarter.
Yeah, with a chance to cut into the league even more. And I think Danya Burton got away with the travel on that first possession.
Here's Beckley with it. Sarah Hopkins thought about the 3, down low to Ellis. Ellis off the glass, up and in.
I mean, a nice power dribble and go up. I mean, she's really rounding out into a basketball player.
And there's a short shot miss.
There's something up with this rim on this side. A lot of them.
Closest Beckley's been since it was 4-2 way back in the first quarter, and now a Parkersburg foul.
Yeah, and a good job of attacking by Josie Cross. That's going to be on Flanagan. Team's first, her first.
So it'll be Beckley to inbound the ball up under their own basket. There's Burton drive into the lane. The shot won't go. It rattles around. And Ellis with an offensive rebound. Nelson too strong. Ellis on the putback, and it goes. Beckley are within 2.
Alana Ellis is really battling.
Parkersburg down low, and they answer back. And trying to see who that bucket was scored by.
I think it's Varner.
No, was that 35? Beckley right back the other way. The shot doesn't go.
It's 33.
Yeah, that was Varner. There's a little short shot in the lane is good.
And look who it is, Maris, to stop every run.
Baylog. So that gives her, 26 for the game?
Yes.
Parkersburg has put together back-to-back buckets, and now they get a steal. And Flanagan will race in, will miss the shot.
Way not to give up on defense, Josie Cross.
And then Flanagan will hit a mid-range jumper. And Beckley will call a timeout. So it went from a 2-point lead to an 8-point lead for Parkersburg. A quick 6-0 run, a full timeout. We'll take it with them. Be right back here on Video Productions.
Hey, my name is Justice, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A nugget trays is that they're all unique. Every nugget you look at is its own different special little nugget. They're great for any occasion, but especially holidays. When you don't have enough time, when you need something quick, that flavor is always popping.
Every bite better with Pepsi.
West Virginia Orthotic and Prosthetic Center provides orthotic and prosthetic devices, promoting the highest level of personal and professional patient care. West Virginia O&P has a state-of-the-art fabrication facility where devices are produced, customized, and fitted in-house by our fully certified staff. We are honored to have the opportunity to work with our veteran population, providing them with the highest level of care and support. We are conveniently located in Beckley, just off I-64 at the Brookshire Lane Medical Park. Please call for a free evaluation or contact us online.
And out of the timeout, Beckley will have it. And Eric, just like that, as we said before we went to the timeout, Beckley was down 2, and now they are down 8.
Yeah, but it's a game of spurts. Now you have to answer the spurt. If you're Beckley, I would really attack the rim.
And Walker does that with a floater in the lane. It doesn't go. Ellis had it. She stripped. Here is Baylog. Nice shovel pass over to Flanagan, and Flanagan will lay it up and in.
Back-to-back buckets by Flanagan. She pushed it to 10.
It's an 8-0 run right now. Here's Josie Cross with it. Little short shot won't go. But Ellis with the rebound. Josie Cross for 3. Back iron. Sarah Hopkins keeps it alive and will draw the foul.
Beckley did gave Parkersburg a little bit of their own medicine right there with 3 shot attempts.
So Sarah Hopkins will get to the line to shoot 2. And the first free throw is no good. As far as Beckley's section is concerned, they will play Greenbrier East. And Oak Hill will play Princeton, as Sarah Hopkins missed both of them. Flanagan on the drive, and the ball's knocked out of her hands. It'll stay with Parkersburg. So, Eric, 5.5 to go. And you're Beckley, you're down 10. You've been behind double digits. You fought back. You got as close as 2. You got to think that they got to have one more run in them.
Yeah, and it has to start on this end right here, this possession, if you want to get back in this contest.
Baylog has been the big offensive weapon for the Lady Big Reds here this afternoon.
I was going to say that's 5.
Well, they called a timeout.
Oh, because she never reset.
So let's see if it's going to be a full or a 30. And it'll be a 30, so we'll keep it here and tell you that this afternoon's game is brought to you in part by Leisure Lanes, Johnstown Road in Beckley. They're having a Sweetheart Futuristic Bowling coming up next Saturday, February the 10th, and it'll go from 10 to midnight, $17 a person, $32 a couple, and there still are lanes available, and you can call Leisure Lanes at 304-253-7328 to reserve your lanes now. Well, 10-point advantage. Parkersburg will have it. And like I said, Eric, you think if Beckley's got one last run in them, it's got to come now.
Yeah, this possession right here is going to have to spur Beckley. Well, you know, they've had 2 or 3 6-point runs in this contest, so you know they have it in them, but they have to dig deep, and you have to keep it out.
Yeah,
out of the hands of
Baylog. But
yes,
yeah,
Baylog.
right here, you got to get a stop first.
Yes.
And then after you get the stop, if you're Beckley, then try to turn that into points. And right there is a stop, a turnover. There's Josie Cross on the move. Walker on the drive. Walker for 3. It's good.
But see what ball movement does for you, making the right pass and setting up Walker for the 3.
Here's a 3 back at you for Parkersburg. No good, but an offensive rebound. The putback is good.
And that's going to have Flanagan.
Flanagan on the putback.
6 points, for Flanagan in this quarter.
Josie Cross, 15-footer, left it short, and it'll be out of bounds to Parkersburg. The only regular season meeting between these two teams. Now Parkersburg, Eric, they might want to run a little clock here. There's a 15-footer from the right elbow, but Flanagan was able to get the rebound. Medina's shot is blocked. When everything else fails, throw it to number 3,
yeah,
right?
That's right. She can create her own shot, and she'll
Baylog does
get you a
just
bucket.
that. As you stated, Eric, create her own shot. She gets right to the rim and lays it up and in. She's got, 28?
Yep, 28 points.
28 of the team's 55. Backdoor cut for Josie Cross, and the ball is deflected off of Josie Cross' hand and out of bounds. So the lead back to 11. The lead's been as big as 12. And I would think right now that Lauren Flanagan walking the ball up is in no hurry.
Yeah, you're right. I think just run some offense, run some time. And every time we say that.
Yep, that 15-footer is no good by McDaniel. Larissa McDaniel. And checking into the lineup will be Geis. So I noticed McDaniel took 2 shots the last 2 possessions. Probably not what Parkersburg coach Murray wanted, and that's what he's explaining to her now.
Yes.
Baylog off the window. It's a little short. Nelson with the rebound, and then Alana Ellis' foot's out of bounds.
Yeah, that's happened a few times.
So Medina to throw the ball in. There's a little short shot in the lane. That's no good by Porter, but Parkersburg gets their own rebound. Here's a 3. That's no good. That 3 put up by Geis. And here's Burton with it. Coming up on the final 3 minutes of regulation. Cross into the lane. Sarah Hopkins for 3. That's too strong. Back with another crack at it. Cross into the lane. Needs a roll. Won't get it. And Parkersburg, Eric, really doesn't need to be in any hurry if it's not there. And that time it is in the low post, and a nice finish. That time by Porter. And the biggest lead of the game right here.
And Beckley just not able to get anything to fall here in the fourth.
Yeah, it's been a tough fourth quarter for Beckley.
Yeah, only 7 points this quarter.
Yeah, they've been doubled up 14-7 in this quarter in favor of Parkersburg. Sophie Lott back into the lineup for Parkersburg, and Gunther into the lineup for Beckley. 2.5 remaining in this one. Josie Cross from the baseline. She thought she was fouled, no whistle. Baylog on the move to the rim. Scoop shot up and in. 30 points for Baylog. And got a little more than half their points. Biggest lead of the game right here at 15. And there's a Parkersburg foul.
Yeah, I think that's going to be on Baylog. Good foul, though. I feel Samoa Nelson was heading for a layup.
So Beckley will inbound on the baseline. Ball comes into Josie Cross for three. That's too strong. And Baylog comes out of there with it. Just inside the three-point line, she knocks it down.
32.
And right now, it's a 10-0 run.
And that's what good teams do, you know. They put their foot on the gas as they no moral victories, though. But if you're Beckley, you really battled this team for 3.5 quarters. Just ran out of gas.
Yeah, Beckley hit a three that cut the 10-point lead to 7 at 51-44. And then the Lady Reds have now scored, as I mentioned, 10 in a row to go up 17, 61-44, 147 left in the game. Yes, Candace Reed back into the lineup for Beckley.
I think Carson Gunther and
Pritt also into the lineup. Burton on the drive. Leilani Mans off the glass up and in.
Nice ball fake by Mans. Getting it up.
Minute and a half remaining, and if you're Parkersburg, like I said, you can run a little clock here. And we're going to have a rolling timeout. You know, I was looking on the sheet, Eric. Parkersburg brought 22 girls, and I think all 22 is going to eventually end up playing. So 1:28 remaining in this one. The ball will come into McDaniel. Here's a three. That three is short. That is put up by LeMasters. A little floater on the baseline doesn't go. That's Kenyon. And back the other way is Beckley. Coming up on the final minute. Mack on the drive.
Tough angle to get that in.
And Parkersburg is able to get the steal. Final minute of this one. 6-footer on the left baseline is good by Kenyon. So this will be a tough one for Beckley. Their 4-game winning streak will be snapped. Beckley will be 8-10 on the year. Parkersburg will go to 14-3. So we've got a foul on the play. And Mack will inbound. Here's Pritt with it. Final 30 seconds of this one. And Beckley throws it away. We'll have a quick wrap-up show. And Eric, for you and I, this will put an end of what has been a very busy week. Also a very busy week for Butch Mounts. We've all been busy at Video Productions this week. And that will do it right there as the final seconds will tick off. Final score, Parkersburg 46. I beg your pardon. Parkersburg 63, Beckley 46. We'll take a break, come back, recap. We'll do it right after this here on Video Productions.
grow again, Pioneer Community Bank is proud to offer a network of banks right here in our communities. By offering you more locations, Pioneer continues to meet all your banking needs where you are. Please stop by our new Harper Road location. We are truly investing in Southern West Virginia. Pioneer Community Bank. Friendly service, great products. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And we welcome you into the Pioneer Community Bank postgame show. Parkersburg defeats Beckley 63-46. Beckley's 4-game winning streak is now snapped. Beckley is now 8-10. Parkersburg is now 14-3. Parkersburg led 17-8 at the end of the quarter. They led 30-25 at the break, 37-43 at the end of 3. And they win going away 63-46. Your scoring recap is brought to you by Modley's. Modley's Plumbing and Heating. The only number you need to know is 304-253-HELP for Modley's. We'll take a break. We'll come back. Eric will go inside the numbers, and we'll do it on the other side of the break here on Video Productions.
Here we grow again. Pioneer Community Bank is proud to offer a network of banks right here in our communities. By offering you more locations, Pioneer continues to meet all your banking needs where you are. Please stop by our new Harper Road location. We are truly investing in Southern West Virginia. Pioneer Community Bank. Friendly service, great products. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
As a former college football player, I realized that sports-related injuries can happen real fast. Hello, I'm Dr. Gross. If your child or grandchild is dealing with sports-related injuries, or maybe you're dealing with something that just won't go away, call me today and I can help you get back on the playing field. To better serve you, see us at one of our 3 locations in Beckley, Whipple, and Sophia at the numbers listed below. So take care of yourself. You deserve it.
At Access Health, we believe there's a difference between care and caring. We know you by name, and our 26 locations keep you healthy so that you can do the things that truly matter.
We won't raise your rates just because of an accident. Sure, everyone thinks they're a good driver. But when an accident happens, with Allstate, you don't have to worry, even if it's your fault. It's called accident forgiveness, and it starts the day you sign up. You're in good hands with Allstate.
And we welcome you back to Beckley. Final score, Parkersburg beats Beckley 63-46 in this girls' game this afternoon. We'll go inside the numbers. Inside the numbers brought to you by Infinity Coal. Infinity Coal operates an underground mine, surface mine, and a preparation plant in Raleigh and Wyoming counties. For the numbers, here's Eric.
Okay, once again, Trinity Baylock for Parkersburg put on a show. She scored 32 of the 63 Parkersburg was able to garner tonight. Laura Flanagan hit double figures as well with 11, and rounding out the top scorers for Parkersburg is Kennedy Porter with 8. Parkersburg went to the free throw line 5 times, knocking down 4. For Beckley, they were led. Only double figure scorer was Josie Cross. Alana Ellis played a strong second half and was the second leading scorer with 8 points all in the second half.
And Josie had what, 13?
13 points for Josie, and Beckley was able to knock down 3 3-pointers, Parkersburg 5 in the game.
So that'll wrap it up from here at Beckley. Final score, once again, 63-46. Parkersburg wins. They are now 14-3. Beckley's 4-game winning streak is over. They're 8-10. For our entire crew, for Butch Mounts, for Eric Thomas, I'm Maris Lowry. Repeating the final score, Parkersburg beats Beckley 63-46 here this afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody.